Okay guys, welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central Looks. I'm about to show you, I'm going to use this YardMastery Prodiamine formula on one of my customers' yards to prevent weeds. Now last year we got pretty good control. I'm going to show you a couple of things real quick that you should do before you actually, well not before, we actually did this last week. Let me show you the results. All right, so let me show you this. They have Prodiamine 0.37. All right, this is the pre-emergent right here, 007. When you get this, guys, it's gonna come with a card. All right, got the card upside down. The reason I'm showing you this because the card has the spreader settings on it. You're not gonna find the spreader settings on this information right here. This card is with, if you look at this yard, it doesn't have any weeds. The only weeds it has is the Dallas grass. Now those seeds right there, this Prodiamine formula can help prevent those from germinating, but the grass itself is not going to get rid of that. Remember, pre-emergent is what it says. It's for to prevent weed seeds from germinating. All right, that Dallas grass, we're gonna have to treat that individually, but we got pretty good control. This yard used to be weed infested. Let me show you something I did last week. So last week we came and sprayed for weeds. And you can see these weeds are starting to die out. You see that yellowing right there. And that's one thing I suggest you do. You can put your pre-emergent down and you can use the post-emergent same day. This is how you really get those weeds out of the lawn. But let me show you how to apply this Prodiamine step by step so you'll get it correct. Some things that you will need: a spreader. Some of you will get that Scott spreader. That's okay. I don't really like it, but if you look at this card, there is a Scott spreader setting on that. All right, we're going with the Let's Go spreader, and the settings on it should be right at 14. All right, you're gonna need gloves, eye protection, pants, long sleeves. So this right here is the spreader, and we have a cover on it. Now if you want interested in getting one of these, like I said, they do cost about $400, and it's worth it. The spreader setting is back here. I'm going to put this on 14. Well, it's already on 14, but that way, that's how I dial it in right there, and I make sure I tighten it up. This mesh here is there to keep clumpy fertilizer or whatever from going through it. Guys, one thing about this, if you want to read this information, you can pull this out. I think they got it sealed, but you could tear that off, or is it however it is, you could tear that off and pull it out if you have a hard time reading it, because it's real small writing. Now before you go and start throwing fertilizer or pre-emergent everywhere, you need to know your square feet. I'm gonna give you simple math. Square feet is width times length equals square feet. Example, 50 feet wide, 20 feet long. You multiply those together, you get 1,000. So your square footage will be 1,000 in that particular area. So you can go to Google Earth, you can download the YardMastery app. They have a thing where you can actually put your information in and it will give you your exact square feet. So Junior's gonna go ahead and cut this open. Go ahead, cut it open. So you can have scissors, knife, I don't care, guys, just cut it open. Whatever you don't use, just keep it in the bag. All right, so we're not gonna pour this whole bag in here. We're just gonna pour like half a bag. You can go ahead and pour it in here, Junior. Half a bag in here to do this properly. All right, and just pour it in there. Like I said, I'm gonna do like half a bag. That should be good. All right, because we want a smaller property. Now I want to show you how this stuff looks up close. Most of the Prodiamine pre-emergent will be yellowish like that. That Let's Go brand is like this also. All right, so next what we're going to do is go ahead and apply it to the yard. So Junior's going to do a border pass on this right here. They got some construction going on here, so it's a little tight, but we're going to make sure we get this spread all over the yard. All right, and the perimeter is, he's probably gonna go there and come here. Remember that Dallas grass, guys, you're gonna have to treat that separate. But as far as all the other weeds, no weeds in this yard. All right, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look closely, you can see it's dropping out of 3 holes down at the bottom. Well, let me tell you a few common mistakes people make when they're applying their pre-emergent. One thing is that they put it down and they don't water it in. They just let it sit there, and they think that because they put pre-emergent down, it's going to work like that. With pre-emergent, it has to be watered into the soil to be activated. All right. The other thing is they miss their timing. Some people wait till the soil temps drop below 70, and once they drop below 70, you may have already had some seeds to start to germinate that you won't see unless when spring comes, and you'll start to see them pop up. Now it's 70 right now going into fall, but come spring it's to catch those summer weeds that'll start to germinate. Another thing I recommend is that you mow the yard a couple of days before you actually apply your pre-emergent. Remember guys, real tall grass is harder for that pre-emergent to get down in there. All right, short Bermuda grass is easier for it to get down in there, but you need to make sure you eliminate as many obstacles. That's why I would mow the yard, probably bag it to get rid of any excessive weeds or excess grass, so you won't have a thatch buildup to prevent some of that stuff from going down into the soil. Now YardMastery does have the Prodiamine formula, and they also have the diapir formula. Both work great, but the diapir works just a little bit extra. What it does is like a pre and post emergent that can kind of knock out some baby crabgrass if they break through the chemical barrier that you're about to apply. Now remember this guys, once you put this stuff down, you have to water it in. I can't repeat that enough. People will apply this pre-emergent and won't water it in, and then they'll come back and say that it didn't work. Now technically they say you got 14 days. I'm telling you, apply it and water it the same day. Do not let that pre-emergent just sit there without you watering it in. Now I'm gonna put you on game. You need to be doing this in September, come again November, then come again in February. You need to put down another round of it, and that way that's going to really help prevent a lot of the weeds you have. It's not going to stop all your weeds. It's not 100% proof, but it's the key to having a weed-free lawn over a period of time. If you keep applying it and you just catch the weeds that break through, it's gonna work out fine for you. You're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Mike Bowman. I'll talk to you soon. Make sure you watch some of these videos to further educate you on pre-emergent.